Hey guys, welcome to our September episode. I'm your host, Elena DeMello, and I'm here with
Mrs. Fibo.
Mr. Reynoso.
And we're going to talk to you today a little bit more about the technology help in Gulliver. So, Ms. Fibo, can you tell us a little bit more about what you do here at Gulliver?
Absolutely. I'm currently an EdTech integrator. I actually used to teach English in the classroom for over 22 years. I actually probably had some students that are still here. And then I moved out of the classroom and I support our teachers with the use of technology and our students with the use of technology. And I also used to help in the library, so some people kind of remember me as a librarian, but I'm really just in the EdTech role right now.
And Mr. Reynoso?
So I'm the newest member of the EdTech team, but just like Ms. Fibo, I started off in the classroom as well here at Gulliver. I taught science in the middle school for 5 years, and now I'm here in the EdTech role. And just like Ms. Fibo said, we help with teachers, we help students, anything that has to do with EdTech, apps and things like that. We try to elevate, the learning experience.
Cool. What made you guys switch to helping in technology?
For me, it was wanting to do something different outside of the classroom, and I always loved technology, and I felt like I was always kind of helping other teachers all the time anyways. And so I was thinking around what I would get my master's in, and I ended up wanting to do it in educational technology, and that's how I ended up with the role as a teacher librarian, which was kind of random. I didn't think that I would land that role. And at the end of the day, I loved it so much, and it moved me into the EdTech role, like kind of organically. So it was a really nice move. But overall, it was because I was just looking to do something different.
Cool.
Yeah, my story is is pretty similar as well. I got my master's in instructional design, which is teaching adults in an e-learning space. And so it was kind of a natural transition. I was also looking to do something a little bit different. And so after getting that master's, I saw the position and I went for it.
Cool. That's cool. So I know that you guys provide a lot of resources for the students here in the high school. Tell me about those resources. What are the different ones that you provide?
Well, in general, we support all of our Google Workspace tools. So any of the Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sites, all of that. We also have a ton of subscriptions that really a lot of our teachers use, and then some of our students can use.
The AI tools are really fun because it's such a new technology, very innovative stuff. And so that's part of the enjoyment of the job, is being able to test drive these AI tools and teach it to the faculty and to the students. But as well, we also look at things like Canva and Padlet and Screencastify. We go in and teach the students how to use video editing software, which I'm sure you have a lot of experience with. But that's just some of the stuff that we do.
With video editing softwares, you guys are creating videos, like guides, through all of these sources, and you guys are using Premiere Pro, right?
Correct.
So what was the process like learning how to use Premiere Pro and how to edit on these things?
I'd never used Adobe Premiere Pro, and we have the Adobe Creative Cloud, and we have a suite of apps from Adobe, but that's definitely one I had never used. So Mr. Reynoso and I reached out to Mr. Garrett, and Mr. Garrett had a tutorial session, sort of workshop style, teaching us how to use it. It really was really seamless and super easy to use. It didn't feel like it was something it was super hard to do, because we've used other tools like WeVideo and Screencastify.
Yeah, it's
so
the same concept.
This is just a little bit more robust.
Yeah, it was very. Mr. Garrett was an excellent, teacher to us. So we picked it up right away, and now we're using it.
So you guys had never used Premiere before?
Never.
Nope.
It's not that hard though. Once you know what you're doing.
Absolutely, yeah.
So tell me more about what kind of videos you guys want to provide for students and teachers.
Well, right now we're working a lot through, like we said earlier, we create courses for the faculty, and so we're creating a lot of videos that are sort of like a how-to tutorial style video. And Premiere is great because we can record at full resolution, make it very crisp and clear, very easy to follow. We can add audio and even use the AI tools to adjust the audio clip to match the length of the video. Premiere is awesome. So we do those kinds of videos. We also do We do a bi-weekly newsletter called the Tech Times,
Oh, cool.
and we have some videos in there as well.
So what inspired you guys to start creating these videos for students? Did you guys get a lot of people coming in asking like for help using different things, or you guys just thought it would be like a helpful thing in general?
Well, I mean, our office is like concierge service office. I mean, our doors are always open. We have constantly, teachers and students and staff coming in for help around technology. So this idea for the tech tips really came from an inspiration, we were inspired really by the middle school. Our counterparts down there, Mrs. De Quesada and Mrs. Wiskowski and Mrs. Zamora, worked closely with Mrs. Saloop. And they had these tech tips every Friday. And we thought, wow, that'd be kind of cool to like bring up here, because we haven't really had the time or the bandwidth to be able to do that. But we have like a huge staff now. Like we're 5 ed tech integrators. And so we feel like,
That's
wow,
great.
this is finally like the time where we can branch out and do some like cool creative things.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from, really.
Did a lot of people come asking for help using different little like softwares, or not really?
Yeah, we have a lot like Miss People said, we have people constantly coming in and out asking us for help. And so, the more avenues we can sort of reach our audience, our, students and faculty, the more ways we can connect with them, I think the better we can serve them and help them, and just kind of get us all to like elevate our use of technology and just, help as best we can.
Yeah. And cool.
I'd like to add to that too, because I mean, some of the questions that we get are sort of repeat questions. So you never know what the end user is where they're gonna find their information, and so maybe they hear it on one of our tech tips, or it's available on their dashboard somewhere, or on a Tech Times. So just kind of want to be as duplicitous as possible,
Always being like a good resource just for people to have,
Yeah.
so they can find it easier. Besides like softwares, like just in computers in general, are you guys doing anything like that? Or just sticking to like things that you guys provide?
I mean, we have some students coming in, even faculty coming in with common problems as far as like printing or like being on the wrong network, or maybe some students have like a VPN that they forgot about.
Yeah.
So those are recurring issues. We're always looking at that. We do a lot of the ed tech stuff, but we also manage more of the like common issues on computers.
Cool. Is there anything else that you guys are doing at the moment to help like the student body in general that's not just specifically making these videos?
For the student body, what we support are all of the guided inquiry design research units. So if you're in 9th grade, you'll have done 2, one in your social science class and one in your science class. Actually, in all the grade levels, you'll have done 2.
Yeah, I remember doing those.
Yeah. So what we are going to come in is no longer as the librarians or the media specialists. We're going to be coming in as the ed tech integrators.
Yeah.
So for a National History Day project, we'd help support those who are creating websites, or they're creating their documentaries if they need help with that. For the DNA download in their biology class, then we'd come in and show them how to use Canva and how to create QR codes, and then that sort of happens in every grade level in all of these guided inquiry design units.
Yeah. I remember you coming into my biology class and showing us how to make the QR code, and I was like, oh, I like never knew how to do that. That was so cool.
Yeah.
And what's nice about the GID projects is that, they change and evolve over time. And so our role as ed tech integrators going into the classroom and doing a lesson on Canva or Padlet or WeVideo also evolves. Like I went into the classroom last year and I used Canva in a way that was new to me. Like I used it as a video editor just because it had so many elements and videos and audio tracks that were just embedded in the tool that made it easy for students to create a quick video. Like they did a PSA video, a public service announcement.
Cool.
And so, working through the GID, we all evolve. Like we learn together, and that's one aspect of the job that's enjoyable.
Yeah, that's super cool. Thank you guys so much for coming on our podcast, and thank you guys so much for listening. And make sure to check us out on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thank
you so much.